think looks maxing and like black pilled content is so interesting. Uh, I always I always look at that stuff and you kind of understand what's kind of going on. You know, it may not be apparent. It may not be like very just on the nose about it, but it's like you look at that kind of content and you just go, these guys are bad people. You know, you have that feeling in your heart that like these aren't people with pure intentions or people who are not racist, you know. No, not that I don't think anything about black pill content inherently is racist, but you know the people who indulge in it and who consume that content are in that range of people, you know. I I view that kind of stuff as like no way people actually watch this, you know. It's like to me it's something that's so inherently just bizarre that you're like, no way people are unironically watching this stuff and garnering information from it. But I've been seeing it a lot more recently. Um, especially, I don't know if anyone understands what I'm about to say. It's called like Cookie Verse here on TikTok with like that one cookie guy and Dylan Latham that do the pants the dance with the pants guy. But there's like so much of that atmosphere of people who are just not good people. You know, they view their physical traits to be better than other people, right? There was a that's not too different from a different ideology. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many like crossovers and so many just overlaps within that community and like the worst kind of people you can imagine. So I think it's so crazy how that is just like on the rise and is being consumed by younger and younger people. Because what I tend to forget is like not everyone on the internet is my age. No one, there's not a lot of people on the internet that are like me who have critical thinking skills and can discern what is satire and what is not and be able to go, okay, well, this is obviously a joke and no one is actually watching this stuff and learning from it and being real about it. You know, it's all everyone's just making fun of it instead of actually consuming it, right? There's so many like younger people who are just ingesting the worst kinds of fucking content in the world. Like I can't like I had issues. I had like very little issues growing up, but I know that a lot of people in high school and middle school they have issues with the way that they appear, right? I can't imagine what kids nowadays are going through with all these fucking technical fucking terms like this. Like, I mean, I can't help but imagine like a 13, 14-year-old kid in the mirror like, oh, I don't have hunter eyes. I have like negative canthal tilt or some, like, I have to start bone smashing. Like, holy fuck. Like, that is just the worst kind of shit. Because it really, in my eyes, it only leads in two directions. Either the person who actively continues to try and work on their facial structure or their body or their height pill or whatever like that, and either they achieve success or they don't, and either they're depressed because they don't, or they're depressed because they had to go through all that stuff to be able to get to that level, or they just become Nazis. You know what I mean? They start going into more of like a direction where they're looking at genetical differences, and then they just start. It's just a very easy path to becoming a Nazi at that point. But I mean, it's just like so crazy to me because I grew up. I grew up knowing to like, yeah, you may look different, but that doesn't matter. You know, everyone, we should all embrace our differences. You know, if you look a certain way or you are this certain way, it's like no one's saying it's going to be easy. Like life is going to be just as easy for you as it is for everyone else. But like, we're learning to just not be assholes about it to the best of our ability. You know, just to just not say something rude about someone looking a little different and to just embrace each other even though we are different. You know, it wasn't like just everyone needs to feel equal all the time, but it wasn't like you are disgusting and you need to go to the mirror and smash your fucking cheekbones in order to look better kind of deal. You know, everyone just kind of ignored it or they looked past it. Now it's so fucking superficial and everyone wants to look so perfect at every moment of their life. It's like it's like so dystopian to me because I couldn't have done that. I could not have grown up in that kind of environment. I know, because that's just so insane to me, even to think about. You know, I just think black pilled content is so crazy. Because as well as that, what are the other adjacent genres of content? You know, what do you think of? I'm thinking gym content. I'm thinking like maybe Christian content, maybe like conservative content, and then where do where do like all those intertwine? Being a Nazi, you know, I'm kind of drawing very big like lines here, but I feel like everyone can kind of get to that point, you know. It's just such an insane fucking pipeline to me. It's genuinely worse than like watching iDubbbz or watching Rice Gum in like 2015, 2016. I think that pipeline from watching those kind of YouTubers to go into 4chan to like being an actual Nazi, I think that is a lot like it's being superseded by what's going on now. You know, that was maybe like phase one, and we're on fucking phase two, and it's like twice as better. You know, what I'm trying to say is that if you either enjoy it yourself or you know someone who does enjoy that kind of content, you just got to give them like a fucking stern talking to, maybe find a root cause of their problems. But going down that rabbit hole is so fucking insane that you should just never even try. It's like so fucking insane to me. Thank you.